Yo, what's going on guys? I'm Vitali and welcome to another video that I didn't really want to do, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'm kind of running out of ideas what to do. Just before the video starts, I tell you what this is all about. I just want to apologise for my voice. I do sound a little bit clunky at the moment. I am not feeling the greatest. I'm a bit ill. I don't know why, but I think I've got a cough from school. Some kids had the same thing and I think I've just got it from him. So yeah, I just wanted to apologise about that. But I want to try and kind of get out of the story as best as I can now. So yeah, hopefully enjoy the video. So this morning I was thoroughly kind of debating if I was going to do this video or not. Because on the uppermost hand it is kind of a bit embarrassing and I wasn't sure if I really wanted to share this on the internet or not. But I just thought, fuck it, I might as well do it, and that's what I'm doing now. So, hopefully you guys enjoy it. It did take a lot for me to kind of post this on YouTube, but it doesn't matter. So, what we're going to be talking about today, guys, is the first time I ever got into a fight. So, yeah, let's get into this. So, let's just say, in primary school, I wasn't the most popular of kids. It kind of didn't help that I had really, really long hair at the time. I had a really squeaky voice, and I was almost like my whole life just revolved around Minecraft at the time. I was a bit of a nerd. I was that kind of kid that would go into the library at lunch and like get all of their friends to go and study or think about and like watch Minecraft videos and stuff like that. I was that kind of kid in primary school that you just didn't really want. So to be fair, I wasn't really the best pupil. I wasn't the most popular. I wasn't really the most liked. So that didn't help the situation at all. But what happened anyway is I was getting on my day, you know, just talking to my friends about some Minecraft, whatever, the new update. I think it was about 3 years ago this was, and I was about year 5. No, I think it was year 6 or year 5. I can't even remember. It was a long time ago. But yeah, basically I was going on with my day. We were doing our work, and we got to like third period, and like we basically I got to the lesson. We sat down. We opened up a book. We got a pencil case out and stuff. And we were like, me and my friends were like, you know, this is kind of a bit of a boring lesson. Let's just mess about a bit. So I was like, yeah, alright, whatever. I might as well do it. So what we did is we like got out some like paper and stuff. And we like started drawing some Minecraft, whatever. I can't even remember. I think it's like a Minecraft creeper or something like that. Like doing like who could draw the best or whatever. So we was doing that. It was a really fun lesson. Teacher didn't see us. We got like told off once. But that was because some kid snitched on us, whatever. But yeah, it was a really fun lesson. We were just doing that, and we were enjoying it. But then what this kid did, I didn't really get along with him, to be fair. He came over and he just kind of snatched a piece of paper out of our hands and like he just took it over to his desk and he started drawing away. And we're like, oh yeah, so maybe he's helping us draw or something. But then we're like, oh well, why did he snatch it? So a bit kind of violent. If he wanted to help us, can he not just say like, hey, can I please draw with you or something like that? So like we're like, whatever. We just came back and we came over and we're like, and we looked at this sheet and it was basically I don't know if you guys have ever played Minecraft. I don't play it much anymore. Sorry if I like say anything wrong. But you know like the Steve character and stuff. Yeah, it was basically that. And then there was us two, me and my friend. It was us, and then we both kind of had this like a sword for our like chest and stuff. I'm like, what the hell, dude? So basically like he started picking on us and stuff. He was like started calling us faggots and whatever. I don't know how he knew that word. He was like year 5, but yeah. It wasn't a really good day. And basically like throughout the whole lesson he was doing that, and I was getting really, really peed off with like him and stuff. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go stand up to him. So I went up to him. I was like, dude, what are you doing? You know, like just kind of saying to him like to stop and stuff. But like he didn't. He just carried on and got worse. So basically he said like, what are you gonna do about it? I was like, I don't know, I might punch you around the face. You know, that little squeaky kid. I thought this was my moment and stuff. But yeah, it didn't really go the greatest. I'll tell you what happens now. So what happened is basically the bully, I guess you could say, he got up and he was I guess about a foot taller than me or so. I was about 4 foot, he was about 5 foot. He was kind of towering over me a little bit, and I was like, oh no, like this just isn't gonna end well, man. Like I'm a little squeaky, long-haired, like little year 5 who's like really short and like plays Minecraft and stuff, versus this like really popular, massive, towering over guy that's probably gonna like beat the crap out of me. So I was like, oh no, this just isn't gonna end well. So he came up to me, he's like, alright, you gonna swing first or should I? And I was like, oh no. And so I started walking back and he started following me. And basically what he did is he grabbed onto my shoulder. I swear I've still got the marks, I haven't really, but like it hurt so bad. He grabbed onto my shoulder, twisted me round, pushed me onto one of the desks, and like he was just like, oh yeah, he said this again, yeah. So he just went like, who's gonna swing first? And like he sounded like more angry this time. I was like, you, because I didn't want to punch him. He would just make him even more angry. But yeah, so basically what he did is like he pinned me down, and I was like, oh, I can't do this anymore. And I started crying and stuff. He was like, why are you crying, little pussy, and stuff. I was like, and the teacher came over. The teacher wasn't doing anything. She would probably get beat up as well, to be fair with you. But like the teacher, yeah, she was just watching. I was like, aren't you meant to be helping? But she wasn't anyway. So whatever. But basically what happened is like I thought I was getting all brave. I was kind of like, in the moment, you know, when you do like you do silly stuff when you're like, you know, when you're in the heat of the moment and stuff. So what I did, I started like spitting at him and stuff, and he was like, he's just like, he got even angrier. You could tell it in his face. And what he did, he's like, he done the first swing, punched me straight in the neck. Yeah, literally the neck, right? So like that hurt. I could barely breathe, so I was like gasping for breath. Then he was like, okay, I'm gonna do this until you say sorry. I was like, oh, whatever. So he punched me in the face about 5 times. It really hurt. I had to go home after anyway, and we also did get excluded for about a week from school. But yeah, I got punched in the face 5 times, punched in the neck 1 time, and I didn't even really get I didn't really manage to get a hit on him. But if I did, I don't know what would happen. I don't know if I would even be in like a worse situation than really what it was. So I'm just grateful nothing else happened. We both got excluded. We both got in really, really big trouble. I lost my PC, so no Minecraft for me. But yeah, that's just basically the story of the first time I got in a fight. It wasn't really a fight. I might as well just kind of title it being beat up. But yeah, that's what I consider a fight for me, like then. But yeah, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Again, it was kind of embarrassing to post because it's kind of like, it just makes me look a bit weak and stuff. But yeah, I never really like to get in a fight unless I have to, if you know what I mean. I'm not that kind of person. I'm quite gentle and like caring and stuff. I'm not kind of that big person that like towers over everyone. So anyway, yeah, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like in the comments. Also, comment me if you do want a free cup of tea. That's a rhyme. I'm probably going to do that in my outro. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.